Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How's it going?
All good. It's all good. Good morning, world. Yeah, man. We got
Well,
a new bat time today. Same bat channel, new bat time.
we're on the holiday schedule, guy.
That's right. It's a good time for Good Friday.
I don't know what the hell happened to my alarm. I remember setting it right before I go to bed. Usually, nowadays I have I don't even want to tell you how late my alarm goes off, but my 6:42 alarm used to be my regular world back in the day alarm
Yeah.
before the world went to shit. But 6:42 is my pizza in the break room cold pizza alarm. So I just no idea why that shit didn't go off. But
So
anyway,
why is it 42 and not 40 or 45? How you get 42? Oh, you reach 42.
snooze is 9 minutes. So I got two snoozes to 7 o'clock.
This guy's quick maths. Quick maths. I think my snooze are I think my snooze are 10 minutes.
Everybody snoozes at 9 minutes, isn't 9 minutes snooze standard?
Is that what it is? Is 9 minutes
don't
the
know.
standard snooze time?
I, 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 I thought so, but I could be wrong. I guess.
Or do you Apple? Is your snooze on your Apple phone?
I
You
mean,
Apple guys are always like doing obscure things to kind of set yourself apart from reality.
It's particular
Normality.
particular things to make the world go smoother. What?
I think there's even a number when like advertising clocks, for instance. There's a specific number that's on the box that the clocks are set at, like in the image of the clock. It's like the standard time that shows on the clock on like the box or whatnot. But Apple, for some reason, decided their time is gonna be different. Like all clocks use the same time. Have you heard this?
No.
Yeah, all clocks like use the same time on the box. Like say it's like 10 o'clock or something, but Apple's like 10:12. Like just some random number. Like we're just different.
I mean, sometimes it's hard to be the most successful company in the world. Yeah.
Are they?
Well, I mean, they were. Depending on the day of the week, they're the largest company in the world.
McDonald's took back the lead.
Was it like Exxon, maybe? Something like that. Apple. So, how long is snooze? And as I'm typing, how long is snooze? It does say on the iPhone.
It says that on the iPhone.
So that's what comes up, as you're typing. So definitely iPhone snooze is something to be said here. So iPhone snooze definitely 9 minutes on alarm clock on Alexa. Okay, so Alexa's 9 minutes on alarm clock. Yeah, man, 9 minutes is standard, yo. Fearing more than 10 minutes would allow the clock owner to slip back into a deep sleep and risk being late, they picked 9 minutes.
Apple think they're smarter than everybody else.
No, this was standard stuff. This was the standard before people started getting choice in the world and things like that, So snooze has been 9 minutes is what they're saying to me.
Let me check my snooze.
What kind of phone? Yeah, so how long is snooze on a shitty phone? How long is snooze on a shitty phone?
This guy says.
See, 10 minutes, because you guys aren't particular, man. You guys didn't realize. You guys don't think of these things. So you're just going to have everybody falling into a deep sleep, guy. That's why I'm going to start asking people at work, are you late? And they're going to be like, yeah. I'm like, do you have an Android?
So my snooze has the option for timing, right? I guess, so it's like 5-minute increments and I have the option for the amount of snoozes that I can choose 1, 3, 5, or 10.
See, that's the problem with you people, guy. You give everybody choice, and then the world goes mad, yo.
Has the world gone mad?
I think the world's gone crazy. I think the world's gone crazy. All right, so there you go. Standard 9 minutes, except for you Android people who want to give everybody too much choice. You know what I mean?
Well, you made it. That's all that counts.
Oh, hello. I was wondering, as soon as you said like, oh, we can still do it because I'm not working today. So we grew up. I'm not even going to say. So I grew up, and I went to a Catholic school. I had a priest for an uncle. Went to church. I went to church every now and then. I have a priest for an uncle. Big up Uncle George. We had mass at home every now and then whenever he came by.
Mass at home.
Yeah, it was like
I like that.
And then, but I wonder. So Catholic school, but then as I grew up, I didn't really church too much. Right. Kids went to Catholic school, but so it's Good Friday. Are you holy? That's not the right question. Are you of the Lord these days? Does Good Friday mean anything to you? Does this weekend mean anything to you? There's the question. Because you can be of the Lord and all that stuff. So I had to whittle it down to the proper question.
Definitely not into my faith as much as I once was. Good Friday used to hold a significant spot. Not as much as it once was. I know that I used to recognize Good Fridays mainly because of Good Friday bun and cheese, right? So not even so much the Christian aspect of it, but just the practice of not consuming meat or dairy on Good Friday. So it would be no, not dairy. Sorry, just not meat.
It's not the meat.
Just not the meat, right? So it would just be fried fish on Good Friday morning.
See, man, there's the Google people guy adding choice and stuff. Guy, no dairy on Good Friday. I knew no dairy too. Get out of here. Anyway,
no, yeah. So it was bun and cheese and fried fish and fried bami. So I do actually miss that. I do actually miss that part of Good Friday for me. I don't think there was a Good Friday that I ever went to church. I can't remember it. So I don't even know. Are churches open on Good Friday?
Only between 1 and 6 p.m. guy. So then is this generational then?
Yeah, I mean,
our parents did that stuff.
Yeah, but for sure.
Don't, right?
For sure. I mean, yeah.
Because I woke up wondering. I'm just like, what do people even coming up on work, right? So we're closed today. Oh, we're closed today. Great. It's like the weekend. I don't work. It didn't seem like so much of a hugabaloo for people this weekend.
A what?
Like a hugabaloo.
Hey.
I just made that one up.
Oh, okay.
I just made that one up. I think. How do I make this screen small? Let's try hugabaloo in the internet here.
Hugabaloo.
Hugga. No, hullabaloo. There's a hullabaloo. No, hugabaloo. I didn't mean hullabaloo. Maybe I did. Hugabaloo is a children's toy, crochet toy. It's not what I was going for. Anyways. What was I saying? Yeah, work. So I was just wondering how it is for people nowadays, because it just doesn't seem like an event. And I guess it shouldn't be an event, but you know, like Jesus is still my homeboy.
But I don't know if Good Friday was actually
A thing?
again. I haven't been to church on a Good Friday before, not
Mhm.
that I can remember. So I
Mhm.
don't know Good Friday being a big thing. I know it's
Mhm.
something, right? It's
But
definitely
something.
something.
But now it's almost nothing. Guy.
I know it's something, but Easter is what this weekend is all about,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So like I said, like I just know Good Friday for you acknowledge that you don't eat meat and that you don't eat meat.
It doesn't seem like a good Friday.
It's just fried fish.
So you're saying this is nothing for you?
Not
So you're
necessarily.
just saying this is nothing for you. You're saying Friday is just Friday. It's
But
not even a
I
good Friday.
do.
You're
I'll
saying
tell you this
it's
though.
not even a good Friday. It's just Friday. I don't eat
Yeah,
meat every day. Might
yeah,
as well be
yeah. Because
Good
I
Thursday.
would. You know what? I did say to myself, should I just go to work?
Hmm.
That's what I was saying to
Hmm.
myself. Should I just go to work?
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, people would cut their hair on Friday. Like if
Oh,
you
of
said
course.
right now, I got a slot open, and I'm going to charge.
I
You're going to charge
could.
the
Yeah,
premium.
for sure. I could feel the day. I could feel the day in the next 20 minutes for sure. For sure.
Hmm. Hmm.
I just do a post. I'd have a full day.
And those posts usually get filled, guy.
Yeah.
I got a slot in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
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 That's good.
And every time it gets filled, I'm surprised. It's like I surprise myself that I should already know, like, okay, this is where you're at, buddy. You know what I mean? But I'm still like humbly surprised that every time I make the post, the spots get filled.
That's a good thing, guy.
It's actually an amazing thing, man.
Right?
It's actually an amazing thing to think that, like I've created a situation for myself where I'm able to have that type of, call and response. And I appreciate everybody for it. I appreciate everybody rocking with me. I appreciate everybody that trusts and depends on me. Not even depends, but trusts, trusts and appreciates my services.
Some people depend on you, guy. Depend on your services. They gotta be able to get to work and look nice, or go to the party and look nice, or just feel good about themselves. Some people just want
But
to
like you say,
feel a fresh guy.
like you say though, they could be anywhere in the world. They could choose any barber in the world, but they choose me. And for that, I'm grateful.
You find that people is there more people that are thinking to their barber, or no? People just don't care where they get their haircut. You think?
It's a thing. It's a stigma. It's an understanding that people are faithful to their barbers, right?
Is it though? Still?
But what I'm saying is that's what is kind of understood. But what I experience is that every day I get a new client. You understand? Every day someone new walks through my door, which means that they're coming from someone.
And then one time, or what? Or then they're with you? Which one?
It's both, It's both. They're with me, or or they're not. But what I do know is that I experience new people every day.
Okay, that's trust.
So for someone to say that like people are dedicated to their barbers, I think is a certain type of person that is. But the majority of people are not.
Yeah, I can hear that. Because I mean, since you stopped cutting my hair, I think like 3 other people have cut my hair ever, guy. And I haven't switched from my guy right now for like 3 or 4 years, I guess. So I'm loyal like that. But I couldn't I don't like explaining. I don't even like explaining to my new barber what the kind of haircut I want, guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I don't taper this, do that. Like, fuck, I don't know. Like,
One of my guys sat down in the chair yesterday. I said, "What do you want me to do?" Like, he goes, "I don't know." I'm like, "Why are you here? Why are you here?"
But for real, it's like because I say the wrong thing, right? And then they're just gonna be like, fuck up my head. I can't have my head fucked up. I'm gonna get all fucked up. So I don't know. I don't know. So wait, how many slots do you have in a day?
We're not doing that math, buddy.
No, I'll do it. How many slots do you have? And how many people?
You have to Google my. You have to go to Couture.
No, because if I go to the availability, it's gonna go. There are no slots available. I can be able to see shit. How many people here could you cut in a day, guy?
Go to Couture, go to the availabilities, and do the math on your own if you want. I'm not doing that math with you.
How many people you cut in a day, guy?
I'm not telling you, bro. You have to go and find out how many slots you cannot get to figure out how many slots I do in a day.
What time do you open? I'm on a holiday, guy. I'm trying to. This is how I do my numbers. If you're not gonna let me ask the questions, I'll figure it out. All right. Let's say you open at 11 o'clock. No, 10 o'clock you open. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You say you cut till. So let's say on average you got 10 people. You're open 5. How many unique clients do you think you have? So if I did 1 hour slots, that you're open from 10 to 8, that's 10 people a day. That's 50 people, 50 slots a week. I'll assume people don't come twice a week for the sake of this, whatchamacallit, even though I think there's the Kevin Cricks get as many haircuts as you want package. All right. I know Cricks maybe comes like 4 times a week, but 50 people there. So how many unique customers do you think you have?
When you say unique, you mean like brand new, someone that I've never seen before?
No, people. How many customers do you think you have that come and get your haircut at some point within, let's say, so that was 50 people a week right there. We just talked about ish, approximately. But those, how many people do you think rotate through in a month?
Sepa.
You don't know those numbers? Okay.
Sepa.
Okay. I'm so happy it's a holiday. If anybody's out there, happy holiday. I don't have my coffee, but I don't got to work today. That was my work. I did some maths. This guy's trying to be humble now and tell me we're trying to figure out how many people. Just like, on the show, it might say 3 people watch live, but it's 17 unique views. It's the same concept,
Or 170.
Depending on the show. A lot of people stuck through fucking live on location.
That was fantastic.
I started setting up a second camera after that.
Say again?
I might even have 3 cameras ready for Tuesday.
Next week?
Yeah. I like the different camera views, guy.
Yeah, it adds something.
There's a little panache, a little je ne sais quoi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was good. What did you feel better after watching back and seeing that all the video wasn't completely all stuck up, guy?
I mean,
yeah, you were so angry, guy.
But I'm still angry, but it's all good. There's just because it didn't capture all, right? It didn't save everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like it got I think the most we got out of it was like half an hour.
Like combined all of it together, kind of thing.
Well, yeah, no.
Like running at the same time.
Yeah.
Or just.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, but it's all good.
You already got like 3 good clips, guy.
I know.
And I have a time lapse. I have a time lapse too. I'm gonna post a time lapse. So, how did you feel about doing live on location outside of Elsa showing up?
Elsa.
Frozen guy.
Oh.
You didn't know what he meant. You didn't know what he meant by that post, guy.
Oh.
Now you figured it out.
Oh,
Oh boy, that's your boy Tadao. That's your
oh,
boy Tadao. I thought you guys were on the same.
wow.
That's your.
Elsa. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. That's why I like that guy, man.
Right? He's it hits you a little bit later sometimes.
That's why I like that guy. Also,
his
that's why I don't like
brilliance.
that guy.
Right? His brilliance hits you later, guy.
Same reason why I like him, the same reason I don't like him.
That guy's a gift
Okay.
and a
Elsa
curse, that guy.
Frozen. Because I seen on there it said hashtag Elsa, and I'm like, is he trying to spell Tesla? Like, I'm like, what is Elsa? But now it all makes sense. I love stuff like that when it hits
Clearly.
next week.
Hmm.
I like that. Usually I laugh at my own jokes because nobody gets it until like next week.
Must be the SS water guy.
Like, this guy's laughing by himself. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna laugh next week though.
Watch it, run it back. You'll see. Run that shit back.
Elsa, that's okay. Okay. All right. That's proper things. Proper things.
All makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun. It was fun being in the room with you, man. That was cool. That was cool.
Awesome.
We got the cheers, you know.
Hmm. I remember there was one point I was like, shit, right here, guy, right here. Because you're stuck.
You were looking at me in the screen.
Yeah. Because this is how I was stuck into this routine for so long. So it hurt my brain to like turn and move.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit difficult. Something to get used to, I guess, but whatever.
We'll have to figure that out. I think if we do it again, we'll have to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
More of this and less screen. But then if we lose a screen, then we lose the interaction with the audience comments and whatnot.
Fuck the audience.
Yikes! This is good people Sunday. I mean Good Friday.
It's cold pizza though. Remember? That's why.
From the people, Good Friday. Okay, so what? Live in location would be a cold pizza?
No. Ooh. Well, yeah. Well, maybe. We can do cold pizza live on location.
Nah, live studio audience. That's the next step.
Yeah, but we're not interacting with them.
Yeah, but then we can interact with them.
No, because it's cold pizza.
Nah,
like there's people here right now.
Mic in the crowd.
There's people. Well, yeah, we can do a regular. What I'm saying is we can do both.
And here everybody slick comments.
Yeah, and then I have to ignore them.
Everybody slick comments. I thought this was live on location, and you guys are still frozen. I just don't know what to say.
These fucking people. No, but it was it was good. Outside, he was being all stressed out. I've never seen you so stressed out, guy. It was the most stressed out I've ever seen. Ever.
I won't argue with the word stress because I don't think I was stressed. I was considering and thinking.
Hey, you were stressed out, guy.
Maybe you were stressed out.
Maybe
you're projecting right now.
No, you were stressing me out there. That's fair.
Okay.
There you go. You're stressing me out.
I was in my brain trying to problem solve. Maybe I was a little stressed out.
A little bit. Because it's only 10 minutes, man. I'm like, yeah, you were done like a half an hour ago and you started clicking stuff. It's all good.
Man.
We made it. That's all that matters. Click the button and laugh. Jeez. And what else? So what do you have this weekend? Anything exciting? Sunday I go have some, hang out with the family. Do some Easter dinner. Maybe have Easter egg hunt with the kids. Oh yeah, you guys still got little whippersnappers running around. Eh? Midnight, I'll have to head to the airport to go pick up my son. Oh, is he back? Yeah, he'll be back tonight en route from Dallas. How'd that all go?
They didn't do well. They didn't do well. Sunday they won their first game.
Mm-hmm.
Monday they lost, and then on Wednesday, they tied.
Mm.
So Coach Jamie went to go see the game
Mm.
on Wednesday.
Mm.
So he told me that they were doing well. They were up 2-0 at the half, and then in the second half, he said like the home cooking started happening.
Mm.
Right?
America.
Yeah, the home cooking started happening. And he said that the refs like gave the other team 2 penalties.
Mm.
One was like, okay, that might be a penalty, and he said that the next one was like, this is not a penalty.
Mm.
And I guess they tied the game. The other team tied the game in the second half, but for the boys to advance to the next rounds, they needed to win that game.
Mm. And the other team needed a tie.
I don't think the tie mattered for the other team at all. Like the team that tied with them, I think both teams are out.
Mm.
Right? But yeah, he said like it was clear, like home cooking.
Mm. That's unfortunate.
It is, but
still talking about the refs, guy. We've been talking about the refs way too much.
You know what? Well, refs are a prominent part of society nowadays. You know.
Nowadays, that's funny. Hey, you know what I started watching? Last Dance. I'm watching. How many times did you watch Last Dance, guy?
I watched it only once.
During the pandemic, when everybody else watched it?
Yeah.
I was scrolling and I was like, you know what? Let me watch this again. Maybe my brain wasn't ready for it at that. Maybe it was just too much happiness to see something new and exciting after all those glum pandemic days. So I just started watching it. It seems a little bit more, it's less emotional.
Less emotional?
Yeah.
It's like it's not as enjoyable, or it's not as sad, or it's not as exciting.
I'm not as excited to watch. I think maybe I missed stuff because I was just excited to watch something that, at that time.
Okay.
Right. So now I can just focus and catch some details. Although I started it late last night, so I'm sure I missed a detail or two watching it late last night. But I just seemed more. It wasn't the grand thing. It's like, all right, let me just watch this and turn it on, see what comes up.
Mm-hmm.
It was an interesting thought at the time. I don't know if it's as interesting to you, but because that was something that everybody watched. It was like, you have to watch it. And I would watch it every morning, whatever morning it came out on, and I'd watch both episodes that morning, and then talk to everybody. Oh my God, did you know the only thing that happened in the world today was this shit? And yeah, everybody would talk about it. So
yeah. But that's like also, I don't know if you remember Bird Box.
Mm-hmm. That shitty movie.
But it was the movie. Like it was what everybody was talking about.
Yeah.
I think they brought it out during Christmas or something, like right around that time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, the positioning of dropping, projects at specific times that they know that this is the time. If you drop it right now, this is when everybody is going to like clamor.
That was everything at that time, though. Like, because remember, anything coming out at that time was just a big thing. And like, it had to be pre-done or whatever, because we weren't getting a lot of new stuff either at the time, right? Like, it wasn't, people weren't making shit.
And the memes, like they dropped Bird Box, and then all of a sudden, like memes were like a bunch of memes already. I'm like, did these guys create memes? Like
everything during the pandemic, everybody did all at the same time, right?
No, but it just kind of felt like the memes were like made as part of the advertising for the movie, because as soon as the movie came out, memes were like out there like crazy and like, what? This meme looks funny. Let me go see this movie.
That's the internet though nowadays too. Internet's pretty quick.
Maybe we need to create some pizza in the break room memes.
Uh-oh.
What you got? What happened?
I don't watch golf too tough, but I noticed Tiger's down. But I thought Tiger did pretty good. How did Tiger do yesterday? It's the Masters, he said.
What happened to him? Did he lose his leg?
Some of them. I mean, he's just. I think he's slightly defect. He's slightly slanted, so he has. There's a little bit of cardboard under his foot. Snip a little cardboard, give him some leverage. But some of them come with stands, depending on how they are, how they're situated. There's little stands under them. But so Tiger's always had a issue. Tiger has a problem. Vladdy falls over all the time.
Vladdy as in Vladdy Divac?
No, Guerrero.
Oh.
No, Divac. Divac won't make the cut.
Did you ever end up watching that Marlon Wayans stand up?
No.
You don't watch stand up, do you?
Every now and then. I don't
Top Shelf stand up. You don't watch Top Shelf stand up.
I don't watch stand up. I'll watch a stand up. Like I don't just turn on stand up. So yeah, I guess Top Shelf, if that's whatever. Yeah, like I'll watch the Chappelle Show when it comes out, and whatever when it comes out. But I don't know everybody, all the 17 people that are on right now, they're hot on the Netflix. So
Monique finally dropped Netflix. Monique has a Netflix stand-up special. That was actually surprising for me to see her face on the next Netflix cover, since she had this big old campaign against Netflix because they weren't, as she said, respecting her. You know, like the money that they were offering her at one point was like paled in comparison to the amount of money that they would offer like a Dave Chappelle or Amy Schumer. So I thought she was like done with Netflix, but maybe I guess they came to some sort of resolution that would make both of them happy, because Monique's up there. She had a stand up and I watched it the other day. And it was pretty interesting, to say the least. Pretty interesting. It was a different take from the way that she usually does stand up. But then I feel like a couple people are doing different styles of stand up from what they conventionally have done. Like, for instance, Dave Chappelle, he's kind of mastered his new lane of stand up, where it doesn't necessarily sound like he's telling a bunch of jokes, but more like he's just having like social commentary. What happened there?
I know the Baby Yoda. I was looking at Baby Yoda. Carry on. I had to get it bigger on the screen.
And
And then I was like, this guy's the man. And I was like, no, this is Black Panther. I was like, he doesn't have the Mandalorian thing.
Black Panther, what are you talking about?
Who's that over there? Whose mask is that? What kind of mask is that?
Oh. This is a memento.
That's not Black Panther anymore. No,
it's a memento.
What was that?
What is it?
Moment. Who's that? Rey Mysterio guy. It's a Lucha Libre mask.
All right.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, really. What is it?
It's one of them. Something, right? It's what do they call them? Them wrestlers?
Lucha Libre guy.
Sure.
Lucha
when I was in where was that? What's that place called? I was in Cancun in January. When I was in Cancun in January, I said, you know what? Let me come back with something. Let me bring a memento home from this place that I went to in Mexico. I had never been to Mexico before, and I said, let me bring something that is synonymous with Mexico. I said, you know what? Instead of me bringing back some cocaine, I'll bring back a wrestling mask.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, I guess, right?
Yeah. So,
this is going to sound horrible. When you said Monique, it reminded me of, and then Baby Yoda was on the back. Lizzo was up in Star Wars this week, right? Are you a Lizzo fan? I don't know too much about Lizzo. I just know of Lizzo. There's a Lizzo.
There's a Lizzo in Star Wars?
Yeah.
I don't know what that even means when you say that.
Like Lizzo, you know Lizzo?
See, even Kingston's
the artiste. She a
yes. Yeah.
That girl. She was in Star Wars this week. in the
So
episode
what?
of the Mandalorian. Holy,
Oh,
one sec.
okay. When you said she was in Star Wars this week, I wasn't even grasping the
Oh, I
concept
can
of Star
appreciate
Wars
how
this
that
week.
that makes sense.
With the Mandalorian, okay.
Her and
Yeah,
Jack Black. Her and
what
Jack
did she
Black were in the
play?
episode. I don't even know what she was. She was like
I was just about to say something so bad.
a duchess or something like that.
Mm-mm.
Some planet and some emissary of sort.
Good thing I'm able to just govern myself sometimes. I'm about to say something so unnecessarily out of pocket.
Well, that's anyways. Big up to the Mandalorian.
Big up to Lizzo. Big up to Lizzo. Doing it for all the people who are afraid to do it, you know? In a way that people are afraid to do it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Still no Apple TV for you people, eh? There's a new Apple TV show you should watch.
What show is that?
Well, first of all, there's a Tetris movie on Apple TV, and I'm about to watch that.
Is it a live action Tetris movie?
It's a movie of Tetris, a story of Tetris.
I love Tetris.
You got to watch the trailer. It's wild. If you watch the trailer, you'll want to watch the movie this weekend on your long weekend. But anyways, on Apple TV, you should watch The Big Door Prize, everybody. That's the new show on Apple TV. The Big Door Prize. There's a machine that gives you a card, and it has your potential on it. And that's it. And it just landed it in some city. So you go to the machine, you press the button, and a card comes out with your potential.
And does it read your potential from just you touching the button?
Yeah.
Or is it when you walk up to the machine, it kind of reads your whole, or like a CAT scan or like a MRI?
You just press the button. One sec, do a commercial, guy.
So, what do we do here? Well, everybody, thank you for joining us once again. Pizza in the Break Room. This is an episode of Cold Pizza, Volume 43. Thank you for all of you who were with us on Tuesday during LOL. That is live on location. The Pizza in the Break Room live on location edition. It was a little choppy, but for some reason, y'all found it in you to stick it through. I don't know if you were enjoying what was happening. I don't know if you were enjoying the conversation we were having. I don't know if you were enjoying the conversation that y'all were having in the chat, or if you guys were just enjoying watching us struggle. But no matter the reason, we appreciate you and thank you. Next week on Pizza in the Break Room, we have Tyshawn Carter of the Big Brother fame. Big Brother champion. Walk like a champion. Talk like a champion. He's going to be joining us next week, and we'll get to chat with him and see what he's all about. I know he's a big mental health advocate, and in this day and age, these times, mental health is a conversation, and we definitely do need advocates. So I don't know what y'all got going on for your weekend. Listen, take some pictures and share it with me. Maybe we'll post it on our Reddit page or our OnlyFans. Anyways. Hello?
They said hello, Kingston. I need to wake up. Kingston was wilding out. No wilding out, Kingston.
Why is the dog wilding out?
There's the dog walking across the street. Right? They were crossing the street right in front of our home. Oh boy, look at this, Kingston. This is a commercial for Kingston. Shout out to Kingston for being good most shows. for being wild and crazy. And for keeping it 100, right, Kingston?
So Kingston was letting the other dog know that that she exists.
Yeah, I can't come around here.
What kind of a dog is it?
We're told he's half lab. He's
Half
from
lab.
Jamaica. He's a mutt. You can see it in his face a little bit. And he's half greyhound. You see it. He's the we don't have to say the word around him. He's the smaller of his pack. The other ones are like 100 pounds.
Yeah.
So he's like we've met some. He used to go see some of them because there's a bunch of them around here because he's a rescue from Jamaica. Anyways, you see it when he runs, and you see it in them a little bit more. But half lab, half greyhound.
You see it when he runs, so like you could tell his
greyhoundedness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he runs like this.
Runs like
that. Yeah. He runs like Omni
Big
up
he
runs like Omni Ella.
Big up to Omni Ella.
Big shouts out to Omni Ella. And for all those who don't know, Omni Ella is the dog that T. Hotshot and I used to put money on to win when we used to go to the dog track in Fort Lauderdale. Greyhound dog races is good times.
Oh, Lordy. What's next on the agenda? Like, what are you going to do right after you get off of this, after we hit the button?
After this, work out a little bit, grab something to eat. Call my lady, see what she's up to.
Oh, we didn't put the ticker on the whole show. I feel bad when I miss the ticker. It's on now. I don't remember to hit the ticker. Just in case you're new here, because we're on at a different time on Saturday, you got to read the ticker. We don't really talk to y'all today. We know y'all are here, but we started out just talking to ourselves. So, cold pizza. See, get it? We're being cold. And pizza. Get it? Get it? So, yeah, that's why we don't talk to you people. We got the full screen on.
Big shouts out to J-April, though.
J-April.
It's that time of month. It's that time of year.
Big up to Miss Ron C. Big up to the Ron C's. It's good stuff.
Big up to the Boom Boom chat room family.
All them people, them. All the people, them.
So where you got to do on Sunday now, my boy?
I don't know. I don't think I have anything special planned. I think me and my daughter go for breakfast on Sunday to start.
When did you stop doing Easter egg hunts?
I don't know. Fairly early. I'd rather buy a bag of Reese's Easter egg or Cadbury cream eggs and just hand them over than doing all that. So it's probably, I don't know, they were fairly old, I guess. I don't think I've ever had Easter egg hunt here. So what does that make?
No.
16, 17.
I think I've done it twice in my life.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I've done it twice in my life. So I know that my kids will not grow up thinking that they've never had an Easter egg hunt. Like they'll probably like associate that with their Easter, you know. You know, used to do Easter egg hunts when I was a kid. Meanwhile, I was like once. But they got the memory. The memory staying in, you know?
They remember that they did it.
They remember that they did it.
That's all right then. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Just like Christmas, you know? So when they grow up, they'll say, yeah, we used to get Christmas presents, but it was like once. Did Christmas like back in 2008. But they have the memory, right? And that's the most impactful time when they're young and like they get the present. Oh yeah. So now that one time, that's all they need,
that
right?
one
So
Christmas. That one
yeah,
Christmas.
that one Christmas.
Did it snow that one Christmas, guy? It was like 10 degrees that Christmas too, guy. No white Christmas, no nothing. Uh-oh.
What up?
My notification said the Bills want to move up in the draft. It's very possible
You know
Buffalo will move up from the 27th pick for a skill player or offensive lineman.
Please just dismiss me with the Bills now, brother.
What happened? What's wrong?
I'm over the Bills.
Why?
Because I thought you guys were the best already.
We are.
So what does it matter?
Huh?
What does anything else matter?
This is exactly why. It's a strive. Like we gotta get back. Gotta go. We ain't done nothing yet, man. We ain't done nothing yet.
As far as I knew, that championship was a lock.
Well, it's hard to win a champ. Only one team wins the championship. It's hard to win the championship. We're set up pretty good. Let's go get it again. Let's do things like trade up in the draft because we got to be better. Let's go.
What could you guys do to get better?
We need a wide receiver. We need another wide receiver.
Did you already have a good one?
We have a great wide receiver. We have one of the best wide receivers in the league, but we don't have a great number 2 wide receiver.
What was the reason why Buffalo didn't succeed this year then? Because I mean, I feel like the conversation was it was yours to lose. So
I mean, that's Vegas, right? Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Because when it gets to the playoffs, you're playing only good teams.
Mm-hmm.
It was the second round. Like they played 21 games, they lost 4 games. Like it's not, they didn't have a shitty season. Like they were wicked. Like we're not 21. Let's say how many? 18 in the regular season, and then 2 more. There's 20 games, and they lost 4. And 3 of them were by 8 points before the playoff blowout. So the first 3 games in the regular season they lost. So I don't know. They lost in the playoffs. It happens. We kind of no. James can cook. Keith, stay woke. Sorry, I just pulled up the chat because I thought we were finishing up. I'm about to do Romper Room. Keith, stay woke.
All good.
Keith, stay woke. James can cook, and that's all right. Josh Allen's a lot of good things.
What's James can cook? What's that?
That's our new. He was a rookie running back from last year. He played a little bit, and then we traded, and we got rid of our other running backs. Now he's the number 1 running back this year, basically. His name is James Cook.
So you got rid of good for great? Is that what happened?
Hopefully. We could use another running back, but only that one guy running back in the draft I would take. Whatever that guy's name that everybody talks about, that's the only running back. I mean, yeah, well, that's what happens. But now Poyer's back. What's his name's back? Hyde's back. Tre'Davious White got time under his belt, under his knee. We're good, man. We're good. That's okay. I ain't no panic.
Is the NFL draft work the same way as like the NBA draft, where if like the lower seed you are, the higher chance you have of getting the number 1 draft pick?
It's not a lottery, so it's set a certain way. It's more set in stone-ish. Like as the playoffs are finishing, where everybody is. Like after the regular season, it's this. After this round, it's that. Blah blah blah.
So everybody knows who's going to be the number 1 pick. The number 1 picking position.
Yeah.
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 So if you have the worst record, then you get the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, you can aim for it, I guess, but whatever. Like last year. So I don't even know who has the first pick, but is it Houston? Who did Lovie Smith play for? Our coach for? Oh, let me make sure I get this right. I think it was Houston. They had the last pick all year, right? And then they were going to fire the coach, and everybody knew they were going to fire the coach. It's like an old gangster coach. He's got enough currency, right?
Yeah.
And so all they had to do was lose, and they would have gotten the first pick. And at the last game, they got a touchdown, and then he went for 2 so they would win. And he's like, "Fuck you guys," and he was out. Wicked.
Oh, because they're gonna fire him.
Yeah, he's like, "Fuck
So he's
you
like,
guys."
all right, screw you. Okay, all right.
That was great. That was great, man. That was a gangster move. Gangster move. Lovey Smith. Yeah. Lovey Smith. Houston. Perf. See, it's good to do things at different times, guys. You need to stay on longer. The sun is out.
Sun's out, guns out. Well, I'm gonna boogie, man.
On that note.
On that note, for sure.
All right. Where the hell are we going? Let me do this real quick. Let's get out of here. What is this? Nobody's on. Just us.
Well, DJ Q, the mixologist.
Oh, there you go. It takes so long to write, man. Hang on, I gotta make sure I get it right. I can't see the whole screen. All right, we're gonna raid DJ Q the mixologist. Got it.
All right, Miss Sylvia, thank you for joining. Tap in. LL. What up, Keith? Stay woke. Thank you for joining. DJ Paulie Lopez, Mighty Venom, Big Guard. What up with you, LA Mulcare? What up with you? Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good Friday morning.
Yeah, man. Happy Easter, y'all. All that good stuff.
Y'all have a good one.
Enjoy. You gotta enjoy the weather, upcoming weather. I mean, enjoy this weather. Just go for it. Go take a walk. Go ride your bike, something like that. I don't know.
Brownting 80. Thank you for joining.
What do you say? All right, DJ Q, the mycologist. Stick.
Cammy 23.
And
good
stay,
morning.
as they tell us. Happy Friday, brother. Big it up.
Have a good one. Yum some bun and cheese, some fried fish. All them thing there.
Sounds like a good idea.
One love, y'all.
We are out.